manufacturer, so I better use metric. Good thing. Station name and the date. It's a pretty atrocious reflection coming off here, but so now we have. You see a longer period wave in here is the well-known seismic signal of the so-called microseism. That's the energy in the earth of the water moving onshore and offshore with tidal fluctuations. And that energy, which is characteristically a 6-second repetition, is sensed all throughout the continents. And that's the sort of standard for a broadband station. You have to always see the microseism. So here it is. The connections, what to say about it other than cable management isn't so great, but so this is our standardized power distribution system. It all is a low voltage DC power distribution. So we have a power controller that brings in the energy from solar panels that are nearby here, and then a standardized distribution hub that is expandable to allow for powering of a digital radio, powering of the seismic equipment, and as we expand, we could put in multiple radios in here to bring in and collect data from other stations and use this as a telemetry hub. We protect it from grounding or from lightning with breaker switches, and otherwise are looking to standardize our design. So from one site to the next, it has the same touch and feel, and can be. We can engage contractors to deploy sites, local personnel, and have continuity of operations. So inside of this entombment is the broadband sensor vault. So it's down there, nice and cozy. Post hole down into the ground. It's at 4-foot depth. We have a series of cinder blocks on top of the station here, just to keep the elements, the sun, the temperature variations off of the vault, so the sensor stays nice and quiet with the fluctuations of each given day. those off. There's our wellhead cap. Strong motion sensor vault. A couple neighbors in here. So we keep it insulated again to keep the temperature variations off of the sensor. Inside of here is a strong motion accelerometer. It's bolted onto the concrete pad, so when violent shaking happens, it doesn't go anywhere. And it looks like the sensor shifted a touch, so I want to adjust the leveling of the sensor to ensure that this sensor has a full dynamic range. If it's not perfectly level, then it won't capture the full capabilities of the sensor. So just going to adjust the leveling foot here until we get into a better alignment. You see that leveling bubble is a nice and perfect shape now. So it just seems to be making it worse. And voila, not going anywhere. Although we can see that remotely. 15.68. Three are up. I've had to temporarily bring down the station so the memory of this power controller can properly allow for this recycling of settings. So, switch out. Work fast so the station stays down for a minimal amount of time. And bring the sight back up. So at first, I'm only bringing on the power system just so I can make sure that the distribution of power out here has survived that changeover. So now that I see the polarity and the power is right, I can turn the seismic equipment back on, and that'll reboot both the digitizer and the radio. So here we are at 14.3 volts, a nice healthy power supply, midday sun. We're back online with